rolling up some good. Shawty lips be rolling on the wood. Damn, she rolled it good, rolling over. I ain't sleeping over. Now she rolling her eye, rolling on the floor, laughing. Now she looks so surprised. Mr. Rocker, might not stay taking shots. Man, your girl be on my job, and because I'm everything you're not.
What's up everyone, it's your boy Mekel Kasanova coming at you with another video, and today I want to talk about the Xiaomi Mi Box. Now, I apologize about the sound if you guys can hear all this in the background. I live on a very busy intersection, so I hear just about everything all day. If you guys don't mind it, just go ahead and bear with it and keep it moving. Anyway, so this is a Xiaomi, the Mi Box. It has 4K capability out of the box for Netflix 4K, Amazon Prime 4K, YouTube 4K. It also has HDR capabilities as well as Google Cast. So for about 69 bucks, this to me is a steal. It does come with the HDMI cable, power cord, as well as the remote, which should be similar to the one for my current I have another TV in the background, 4K. It's a Vizio. So the remote looks very similar to the Vizio remote I have in the bedroom. Alright, so it does come with about free 76 offers for all these different caterers here, of these companies. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just give them away to you guys. I have no need for them because, well, truthfully speaking, I'm going to slap Cody on this. And that's going to be that. Alright, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into this box. Now I got my handy dandy box cutter right here. And it's got that little thin, very fragile plastic on here. So we're going to go ahead and just slice and dice, get right into it. Make sure you always put that away. Very nasty things can happen when you don't take any safety precaution with that. That can be a very dangerous tool. Alright. Got that out of the way. Plastic plug and file it to the side. Let's go ahead and get this up and open. And it's really kind of surprising how, when I walked by this and I saw it in Walmart, I was like, oh, wow. Okay, that's 69 bucks for specs. I mean, specs are pretty good, They're not going to rival the NVIDIA Shield. I mean, it definitely does have less specs in that regards. It only has about 2 gigs of RAM versus the Shield having about 3. And this only has 8 gigs of storage on board with a 2.0 USB versus the Shield having 2 3.0s. There's no Ethernet input on this, which is another downside, but for me, it doesn't really affect what I'm going to use it for. I'm pretty much going to set this up in the bedroom, and it's going to be running Kodi and other emulators and whatnot. So for a streaming multimedia device, for me, it fits my needs. For you guys, you never know. Now, very sleek and thin. I like how thin this is. So you got your audio input, you got your HDMI, you got your USB 2.0 input, and then you got your power input. So this is the Mi Box. Super thin, got the infrared input. It's really light too. Feels about the same as weight-wise as my iPhone. So other things you get in the box. Let's get this out the way. Get the meat over on that. So you got your instruction manual, the special offers. So if you guys are interested in any of this, go ahead, copy down the promotional codes. Go ahead and do so. All for you guys. You guys got all that. Go ahead and file this to the side. And we got quick setup guide. Standard, usual stuff. Do make sure to check out that their website and follow them on social media. Warranty information card. So, product information card. Usual stuff. So in here, got the power cord, which has a decent amount of length to it. I'm not going to have any issues with this. Got the HDMI cable. Standard length. It's just like about a 4-footer, maybe a 6-footer. I could be wrong. Don't mind that siren in the background. It is Black Friday. People are getting cray today. So the remote, get your power button, back, home, voice, up and down for volume, and your circular pad, similar to the one that's on the NVIDIA Shield. If you guys want to see a comparison, I'll pull them both up. So you have the Shield one, which feels admittedly more premium than this does. This kind of feels like cheap plastic in a way, but either way, it gets the job done. Layout similar, the buttons will probably function the same, except this one doesn't have a power button and this one does. And what I'm going to do is set this one up for the Mi Box. I'm going to set it up to where I can control the TV just with the press of a button, which if you go into settings, you do have that option. Whereas one other difference I want to point out is this is rechargeable, this is not. So this is going to use AAA batteries. So keep that in mind. Alright, so let's go ahead, get this in there. Again, very sorry about all the noise. People are acting real cray day after Thanksgiving. So they give you some XL batteries. Sorry I dropped that. You guys can see XL. Probably can't. Right, so we got the batteries installed. And what we're going to do, let's go ahead and transition to the other room. And let's go ahead and start the setup process. Alright, so here we are with the setup process. It's telling me to press that button. So just paired with the remote here. Go ahead and say no for the time being. Alright, so now it wants me to sign in to Google. Let's see. Alright, now it's the usual terms and conditions. We're going to go ahead and hit accept. So yes, yes. Usual. Let's finish. And now we're at the home screen. So let's go ahead and go over the settings, that way you guys can check it out. So noticeably, as far as speed and performance, I can tell already that it is a bit slower than the Shield TV. But that's not really neither here nor there for me, but I'm just pointing it out for you guys. Now let's see if there's anything that needs to be done. It's on the latest version. So, as I said, first thing I'm going to do, let's go ahead and get my Kodi. Accept. Now see how the voice option works on here. Kodi. There we go. It's about 57.29 megabits, but for some reason my 5 gigahertz bandwidth and my internet speed is supposed to be 300, which if you're in the mainland that's probably slow as hell, but out here in Hawaii that is the fastest we can get, unfortunately. Okay. Now since I did that, let me go ahead and pause and set it up. Alright, now that I got my Kodi added on here, I'm able to use my, as usual, Exodus. Now I'm not gonna go ahead and do that in front of you guys because it's gonna be, you know, get me in trouble. I'm not gonna want that. But so far, I like this. I do like how this works. Let's see. VPN Unlimited. And if you haven't gotten a VPN now, I would definitely recommend getting VPN Unlimited. It is one of the best ones that I've used in quite some time. I'm a big fan of it. So I'll leave a link in the description below for if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. So I got that installing. Other than that, let me go ahead and check and see a couple other things on here. Let's see. Let's see, display. Resolution we are running at, let's see, 4K 60 hertz. Let's go ahead and get that set. There we go. Now it looks a lot smoother. I don't think this TV has, does it have? I don't think my TV has HDR. We're gonna just leave that in auto. Daydream. That's cool. Let's see, screen position, everything looks good. Now this is moving a lot snappier. I like it. I just had to go change some settings. Alright, storage. Let's check on storage. Ooh, 5.1 gigs. We gotta up that with some. We definitely gotta up that. I gotta get a flash drive and go take care of that. Let's double check and see if we got any updates pending. Let's see. Oh wait, yeah, I do. Alright, restart and install. Alright, I'm not going to bore you guys with that. I just wanted to show you guys a lot of how it is, and how it looks. So, let's go ahead and get to the end of this video. Alright guys, so well, the Mi Box, I definitely say this is a definite go. It's a certified go. I like, now that I fixed the settings, there's really a smooth transition between, you know, different applications that I could be running. And, I mean, I got no complaints other than the storage. I mean, it does come with 8 gigs for once all the updates and your applications. This is about 5.1 gigs of storage, which is pretty paltry. But given that my usage for it is going to be very minimal, I'm just going to slap on a memory stick, a USB stick, and then just mount the storage onto that and keep it moving. I really don't have anything bad to say about this device. I'll do more testing, more in-depth testing, shortly. But from initial setup and impressions, I like the small size of this. I love, how easy it was to set up. It was quick. Some of the features I'm gonna miss from this that do come with the Shield, it's gonna be the game stream capability, which is what I use this primarily in my living room out here for. Now, is it fair to compare these two against each other? Most would say no. I'm gonna say yes. And the reason I'm gonna say that is, right now the NVIDIA Shield is the sole Android main line, like out there in the public vernacular. Like, it's the main Android TV. There's no more of the Razer Forge TV, which I don't really have any personal experience with. I just know that it's on the market for about 6 months before it got, canned by Razer. And Google had the Nexus player, which was admittedly a flop. And all you have now is this. There's a Chromecast Ultra, but I'm not really a fan of Chromecast. So this is the only real competitor. They have to, compete. For the specs, you are getting a downgrade if you're going from this to this. But again, that comes with your usage. Like, what are you going to use it for? For me, no issue. If you're a big gamer, I wouldn't really recommend gaming too much on this. Given with the 2 gigs of RAM, and then, from what I've read and seen, it does kind of chug on it. I will test it out myself, but if you're going to game, get this. Especially too if you use Plex. I use coding and Plex, and this can be a standalone Plex server. So this is. And no, I'm not paid by NVIDIA to say this, even though they just send this out to me. I do love my NVIDIA Shield TV. And I am going to build a love relationship with the Xiaomi Mi Box. So, yep. Time will tell, people. Alright, if you guys like this video, please go ahead and post your comments below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It always helps our channel out. And you know what? Just tell me how you feel. If you didn't like it, go ahead and give us a thumbs down. But, hey, don't like it, don't watch it. But thank you for the view. The views count. Anyway, it's your boy Mekel Kasanova. I'm going to be signing off. As always, stay crispy. Deuces wild. Your boy is out. Have a good one. God bless. See you in the next video.
Everybody drinks on me. Everybody in this bitch drink for free. Give me a whiskey double. A little bit of Jack is always trouble. And I'm feeling good, like a man with only to prove it reasons would. Next up, straight to the DJ. Tell him play whatever songs she say. Her body is a misdemeanor.